handle more business.
Today, I'm going to tell you how material handling companies can use press releases to build their businesses in 2026. PR is a very powerful tool for warehousing companies to harness, and press releases are a key tool in the PR toolbox. A press release, also called a news release, is an official written announcement from an organization to the news, and it must be newsworthy. A lot's changed since the first press release went out in 1906. That was actually distributed as a handout during the coal strike by Ivy Ledbetter. In the modern world, where social media is a place where many people get their news, and journalism is much different than it was even a decade or 2 decades ago, we need to be sure as marketers and PR people that we're using the proper distribution methods to get our news release to the decision makers that matter. Today, I have 7 steps for you to use to be able to really get the most out of your press release and then measure the results. 1, is it written properly? Start with the press release written for your audience. We recommend always using AP style, but within AP style, there's a lot of room for your company's voice to be in there. Think about these 3 things on how it's written. Does it announce news? Is it written in a way that media could copy and paste it as a news article? Is it written in a way that's interesting to the audience that they'd actually want to read? Many of your audiences are decision makers for warehousing products, so keep that in mind. Lastly, we need to meet people where they're at. We all know people read less today than they used to. So does your press release use video or other visual assets to communicate with people the way they want to be communicated? Number 2, the most important audience arguably is the internal audience, and they need to know first. So when distributing a news release, be sure that it goes to all the employees and internal stakeholders before it goes to a broader group of media or decision makers. Step 3, send your press release to the press. It seems like a no-brainer, but when sending your press release to the press, there's 3 main steps we recommend you take. Under step 3 parts. 1, send your press release to the journalists at the industry trades that would cover your product or service that really targets that buyer or that end user that you're trying to go after. In material handling, start with DC Velocity, Modern Materials Handling, the New Warehouse Podcast, and a whole bunch of other trade media that you know reach your audience. Number 2, consider newswire distribution. We do not always recommend a newswire, but when we do, it's often because it's a publicly traded company that has compliance for public companies that they need to adhere to, or we want to be sure that it hits a wide audience immediately and it's indexed online forever. That is a value of using the wire service. It's indexed online forever and it automatically gets posted to hundreds, sometimes thousands of websites. Number 3, follow up with the media. Be sure that your PR person that's sending out this news release is on the phone with the key media contacts, offering an interview, offering additional information or photos to be sure that your news was picked up and was heard. We can never guarantee that it's picked up, but be sure that the message was received by the intended channels. Number 4, in our industry of warehousing, this is key: trade association relations. There's many trade associations that material handling companies are part of. 2 of them that are top of mind to me right now are MHI and MHEDA, but don't be limited to those. There's many others that make sense depending on which part of the industry you're active in. Make sure that you look into how to reach the audiences of those associations. MHEDA allows members to distribute 1 press release a year to all the member companies. And the cool thing about MHEDA is those member companies are often presidents and other C-level leaders that receive that news. So that's a key one. If you're trying to reach the industry, you can go direct through the trade association that you're a part of. MHI has a whole list of PR and marketing tools available to members that also reaches their audience, which is great, including updating news on your company listing on the MHI site. These are 2 examples. There's many more great trade associations and ways for you to reach partners and buyers directly through trade association relations. Step 5, social media. It's 2026. and LinkedIn has more than 1 billion users. Think about that. We can go direct today with social media, where in the past, a press release was an intermediary source to get to that audience we wanted to reach. It went to the journalist who we hoped would write about it or publish it, and then we hoped that our audience would read it. Now, we're able to go direct, which is so cool. And you know where the decision makers you're trying to reach spend time. Is it LinkedIn? Probably, but where else are they? X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? Be sure to post your news on the social media where it will connect, and stay active there and respond. But that's a key part of any news release strategy today. Also, build out the graphic so it fits, or video, so it fits the social media platform you're distributing it on. If it's a video platform, make it a reel, but get the same news out there. Step 6, your website. You own the social media. You own your website. There's certain owned media where you can really control the message, tell your story in the way you want to tell it, control that narrative. Should your company's website have a news section? That's recommended in many cases, or maybe you want to have it on the blog or another spot on your site. No matter where you decide to put it, which is best for your company and your story, we do recommend that you have a real contact on there for press, a real press contact. In this world of AI and chatbots, it's refreshing, especially in the warehousing community, to have a real person to talk to get more information and get connected. Step 7, another owned media, a newsletter. You have contact information for many of your buyers, decision makers, partners, and distributors. Having a newsletter format where you can send as news that's important enough to be a news release goes out directly to them to be top of mind is a great idea, and something that we really recommend. Those are 7 steps. We also recommend you measure it. It's important to measure to judge success. So set metrics, key performance indicators, measurable objectives, those things that really measure the reach and the impact of your news release. Then measure the success and be able to adjust. If you have questions on measurement, please feel free to contact me at 949-289-6493 or Ashton at Masterplan Communications. We're definitely going to go into measurement in a future episode of Handle More Business, but in the meantime, feel free to reach out. You can find all the episodes of Handle More Business at masterplancommunications.com or on our YouTube or LinkedIn.